What's up YouTube, Awesome You Guy here, and today we're here with my Sylvan deck profile I promised like a month already, but here it is. This is the build how I would have taken it to my nationals. I couldn't do the profile for my nationals because I didn't get one card in on time. I could have actually taken this deck to nationals because I did get it in the last day for Nats, but I didn't have time to do an actual profile on, but here it is. Like I said, this is how I would have run it if I would have taken this to nationals. So yeah, let's get into the deck. I play 2 of Hermitry, 2 Big Tree, 2 Red Tree, whatever you want to call him. Was playing him at 2 in my first profile, I think. Then I bumped him to 3 for a long time, but with the release of the smaller tree, the green tree, I put him down to 2 because I really wanted to play green tree, big tree, or small tree, I believe. Yeah, small tree, this is a small tree, this is the big tree. At 3, I really wanted to play him at 3, and I didn't like both Hermitry and Sage Quaya, or whatever, let's just go red tree, green tree. I didn't want to play red tree and green 3 at 3. Both of them, so yeah, him at 3 and then Hermitry at 2. So that's it for the big guys, at least concerning the Sylvans. Then I play 2 Martial Leaf, 2 is enough right now. 2 Peacekeeper, also I played this at 3 for the longest time, but right now 2 of Peacekeeper is enough as well, because you only really want to revive Lone Fire with it. Then 2 of the other new card released in the Prime Origin, Princess Sprout. She is really good. She really elevated the deck to be a more of an XC version. I play the XC version, by the way. I don't play any synchros, I don't play any tuners, so but she really elevated the amount of XCing you can do. Just a better version of Copy Plan in my opinion. So 2 Princess Sprout. Then I play just a 1 Flower Knight. 1 is enough. He is good, don't get me wrong, he's good. 1800, it's nothing to laugh at. But I found more important cards to play than playing him at 2, so just 1 Flower Knight. Then 2 of the Comishrumo, also a card I played at 3 for the longest time, but 2 is just fine. He is really good to open with, especially against an artifact deck or hands something, because you can just set him and hands cannot get over him. 2000 is really big right now. That's it for the Sylvan monsters. Then we have 2 Lone Fire Blossom, of course. Best card in the deck. At least the best monster, not per se the best card, because you do have Sylvan Charity, which is ridiculous. Then the 2 Dragon Rulers, Tempest and Blaster, still put these 2 in there for easy rank 7 plays with Green Tree. And now I think everything is Earth, or not Earth, Wind or Fire, except for Martial Leaf and Curry Bandit, which I'll show you in a sec. So all the other cards are either Wind or Fire, and you play a total of 20 monsters, so that's easy fodder for these 2. So, and like I said, the last 2 monsters, 2 Curry Bandit. I really didn't like him in the beginning, then halfway through testing in this deck I still didn't like him. But eventually I just had to give in playing 2 of the Curry Bandit, because this is a really strong opening play. You can stack, so mid to late game you can also resolve this quite easily. You can search out a Sylvan Charity, or kind of search out a Sylvan Charity, or a Soul Charge, and of course you excavate it. So yeah, I put it in. If I were to play it in this, I would definitely play Curry Bandit. Just, yeah, it's too good not to run, to be honest. That's it for the monsters, like I said, 20. Then you have 3 Graceful Charity, sorry, Sylvan Charity, no I meant Graceful Charity. Triple Sylvan Charity, just discards absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, draw 3. You have to reveal 2 cards, one of them, at least one of them being a Sylvan. And then you can put 2 on top of your deck in any order you'd like. And if you drew like a Martial Leaf or a Flower Knight or something to excavate, you excavate whatever you want. It's absolutely ridiculous. You always want to see this card in your opening hand. Yeah. You guys know it. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Triple Mount Sylvania. I saw a lot of people cutting this, playing it at 2 or whatever. I really like the 3 for the consistency of being able to stack whatever you like. So I still rock 3 of these. I know it's searchable with Flower Knight, but yeah, I really want to play 3 because I'd like to open with this card as well. Then I play triple Magical Fertilizer or Miracle Fertilizer. Just still too good. And I play 2 Soul Charge. You can play triple Soul Charge, triple Fertilizer, but I think that's a bit of overkill. You can play triple Soul Charge and double Fertilizer, but I actually like Fertilizer over Soul Charge. It's just personal opinion, I guess, but I play triple 2. Still, Soul Charge is enough. You're never going to resolve 3. Then I play 1 Foolish Burial, because it's just good. Dump a dragon, dump whatever you'd like. And the sackiest card in the deck. I play 1 Rank Up Magic, the 7/1. This is also really ridiculous. This deck is kind of unfair to be. It has a lot of unfair cards, and Sylvan definitely has the potential to be the best deck. It just it takes a lot of effort to learn how to play this deck correctly, and that can be a problem. But being able to stack and being able to know what you're going to draw, whatever. Rank Up Magic is too good. Normally if you draw it, it's going to be dead, right? But with Charity, you draw 3. If you already had this in your hand, you can just reveal 1 Sylvan and this guy and put this on top of your deck if you're not going to excavate for that turn, or you're going to excavate 1 and then you can put this at the second card and just draw it in your next draw phase. 7/1 is absolutely broken in Sylvans. So yeah, of course you're going to play the 1. That's it for the spells. 13 spells. For the traps, 2 Wing Blasts to get some death cards out of your hands, and it's just a really good card in general. 2 Breakthrough Skill. I feel like it's kind of needed this format, and with Curry Bandit it's actually a mill you do not like, so double denial. It's alright if you mill this with Curry Bandits, and it's not the end of the world. So 2 Breakthrough Skills. And then I decided to play some real traps as well, instead of cards like Waboku, which I saw in some other profiles, but I just like the Warning Torrential and the Bottomless Trap Hole. So no Trap Stun. Trap Stun is definitely a card I'd consider, but or maybe at least maybe in the side. I'm going to show you a side deck as well. I don't run it right now, but Trap Stun is a card to consider, don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't have played it at my Nationals this year, so, and I just wanted to show the deck as I would have played it at Nats. So yeah, that's the main deck for the cards, of course. Then for the extra deck you have also, these are the rank Ace Alsai, double Felgrant. With 2 Hermitry you can actually make double Felgrant. And of course Hermitry is recyclable as well with Lone Fire. So yeah, there are actually situations I needed a double Felgrant and I had the spade, so I just put the second Felgrant in here. Heliopolis, Giant Grinder. Then Aurea was actually a card I didn't get in on time to do the profile, but of course I really needed this in the profiles. Really good. You could actually play a second one, but I like Draco Sack, so you can run 2 Aurea and then just 1 Draco Sack, but I kind of like Draco Sack a bit more right now. So I play double Draco and just 1 Aurea, because I never really wanted to make a second Aurea in my testing, but I guess it can happen. So 1 Aurea, double Draco, and of course Big Eye. Then for your rank up stuff I have the Tachyon Dragon along with the Chaos Tachyon. This is for 7/1 of course, along with Silent Honor Arc with Silent Honor Dark. So these are the 7/1 cards I use. And then we have 1 Exiton. You can actually make this with Flower Knight and Princess Proud. Levier is the final card of the extra deck. You can make this with Martial Leaf and Princess Proud. And this can actually open some combos up, because you're going to banish some cards with your Dragon Rulers. Let's say you banished a Lone Fire with Blaster, you can make a Levier. You don't really make it, but let's say you get in that scenario, you can bring back your lone fire, trigger lone fire for hermitry or something. So just in case, like I said, yeah, the room isn't really tied in just a strictly Exceed version, so I put Olivier in there as well. Then for the side deck, triple Max C, 1 DD Crow, Dark Hole, triple MST, triple Debunk. This all kind of looks like all of my side decks for Nats, because yeah, it's kind of standard. This is kind of different to Skill Drain. I feel like Skill Drain can stop a lot of the cards in this format, and with you having a 2800 beater in Blast, a 2700 beater in Hermitry, 2600 beater in Green 3, and then Tempest 2400. You have a lot of beaters which just stick on field, don't really need their effect on the Skill Drain, so Skill Drain is really good in this deck in my opinion, or at least in the side, since it can shut down some decks completely and it doesn't hurt you that much. So you just can keep beaters on the field. And the last two cards, and these are really gimmicky, but I decided I wanted to play them. Mystical Ref Panel. Of course, this is good against any deck that plays Pot of Duality. It's good against that. It's good against Dragon Rulers with Card of Consonance and Trade-In. But this is really good, and a friend of mine told me this with your Sylvan Charities. If you're going first, you can just set one of your ref panels, and then in your second turn you can activate the charity, chain ref panel to your charity. Now your opponent is going to draw three cards, but they have to reveal a Sylvan for charity, and if they cannot reveal a Sylvan, they need to discard their entire hand. That's what charity says. So the two of these can do can just clear out your opponent's hand. And like I said, it's good in some other matchups as well. But yeah, like it's kind of gimmicky, but I really wanted to do that. Catch some people off guard, and just because if you get this off, you win the game. Just that's that easy. You win the game right there. So yeah, I thought I'd make some room in my side deck for that, and yeah, like I didn't take it to net, so I couldn't, of course I couldn't get it off, but if it goes off, you win, and that's really good. And like I said, if you're going to play like Dragon Rolls or something, you can easily side the ref panel in, just to hit those Card of Consonance straight in, because then they need to discard their cost for the Card of Consonant or trade in, and then you draw two, and that's just ridiculous as well. And like I said, it hits Pot of Duality as well, so it's not that bad of a card if you don't have Sylvan Charity as well. So yeah, 2 ref panel, because I like it. So that's the deck. In the comment section down below, let me know what you think of the deck, and if you think I should have taken this to my nationals. In my recap, I actually went to my matchup and I forgot one. I actually played against a Sylvan player as well. I 2-0'd him, but that's mostly because he couldn't keep his board presence. He had these two out, but he couldn't make any XCs to stop my counter plays. So yeah, it is a good deck. It's a really good deck. So yeah, let me know what you think of the deck, and I'll see you guys with the next video, which is probably, not definitely, but probably definitely going to be Harpies. Alright, bye.